Hey, what's up? It's Bias Fanatic, your number one place for unbiased sports news. We're going to get right into it today. I dropped a video about Deion Sanders and his Nike deal or potential Nike deal on January 16th. I got a lot of views. I got a lot of comments on the whole entire situation. I'm going to be dropping an update on the situation, and I'm going to be responding to your comments. All right, the first one, Deion slipped up and said that Nike was bringing his shoes back out and they're going to have them for football this year. Bucky tried to cut it out real fast, but I caught it. They probably will re-release the shoes this summer before football starts. If I was Nike, I'd release them now while the hype is at its peak. 100. Multiple people said this in the comments. However, it's just not true that there's a deal and that those shoes will be re-released. And I'm going to tell you why. Coach Prime was in Vail, Colorado on the 18th with this fine young lady right here. I remember her from something in the 90s. I'm not for sure, but I'm not looking at your girl, but damn. Anyways, they were in Colorado doing some snowmobiling or whatever they do in the snow. I don't do all that. And Deion was still wearing Under Armour sneakers, and this was actually on the 20th or the 21st, not the 18th like I said earlier. And they have Nike sneakers. These are some Air Wilds. I have these. These are great for just all-terrain, different stuff. He could have rocked these if he had a deal with Nike, but he doesn't. And this was released by the USA Today. I know you guys didn't believe me, or I got some comments, some negative comments as well, and I'm going to respond to some of those. But hey, you don't believe USA Today either? They released this January 25th. I dropped mine on the 16th. So make sure you like and subscribe. You're going to get it here first. Everything they talk about in here, I talked about on this previous video. The main point of the article is that Deion does not have a Nike signature shoe deal. He has a deal with Colorado to wear Nikes, but he does not have a Nike deal currently. All right, this next one is from Dwayne Blackman. With a name like that, we know you black man. All right, we know that's a brother right here, okay? So, Nike would be stupid to not re-up after 2025. In fact, they probably working on an extension right now. Colorado is the buzz of college football right now, and Nike would be as not to capitalize on this hype. Drop those retros with their marketing campaign would be absolutely bananas. I agree. No other college coach has their own shoes. Prime is one of one. Again, I agree. Under Armour was huge for Jackson State. Nike bag is way bigger than Under Armour. Plus, Deion got shoes there already. Colorado will remain Nike, and the jersey options will resemble the Ducks, where they have a plethora of options. Tremaine here. He also has a relationship with Nike. He was a Nike athlete. So let's get into this. The Under Armour bag isn't as big as Nike's bag. And Nike has a relationship with Deion because he was a Nike athlete for years. Yes, he does have a relationship with Nike. It's a bad relationship. All right. I don't think a lot of Nike fans understand how bad of a company Nike is. They screw over most of their athletes in all sports. Ask a track athlete about Nike. All right, that was previously signed with them. All right, their ethics are questionable at best. All right, your favorite athlete has probably been screwed over by Nike. Let's just be real here, okay? If your favorite athlete happens to be Deion Primetime Sanders, yeah, him too. I hate to bust the bubble. All right, so Sanders' sour relationship with Nike. His feelings on the matter go back to 1992. When he signed an endorsement deal, two-sport star in the NFL and Major League, he even helped design his Nike signature shoes to look like mini Lamborghinis on turf. The problem is he doesn't think that he has been properly compensated for the latter. He explained when he said he helped create his signature Nike shoes with Nike designer Tracy Teague. That's why I'm upset with them right now. We created these together, but they don't want to send me. They don't want to seed me. They don't want to direct deposit. That sounds just like something he would say. And it gets deeper with Nike for Deion. Sanders has had other grievances with Nike too. He said Nike didn't want to help him fund youth sports league, unlike Under Armour. I've got to have a plan to sustain the shorties with the youth leagues and all that, and they weren't with it. You've got to be careful how you treat people because you never know, he said. That's the problem with Nike. They're not careful how they treat their athletes. They got a good rep because a lot of stuff gets swept under the rug. All right, so Kawhi Leonard, he turned down a $22 million deal. That's what was reported. But why? Because they own all his stuff. You know, he don't have no rights to none of it. He sued him for his own copyright logo that he created in college. And Nike won. I mean, like, they got a picture of it. Look, check out this picture. On the left is what he created in college. And on the right is what Nike did. And they won somehow. I don't know how they won. He needs to appeal that. But he can't even use his own logo. Nike can, though. Nike fans are going to make an excuse for it. And they're going to say, well, Kawhi Leonard wasn't selling those shoes. Nobody was buying some shoes because of Kawhi Leonard. Well, what about Deion? On October 7th, they released these last year for Kyler to wear in a game. Deion wasn't signed with Nike. They just let this guy Miles Sanders wear this in the NFC Championship game this weekend. Deion still isn't signed with Nike. They're dropping his stuff and he ain't even signed with them. They fresh though. I ain't gonna. Them things is clean, dog. Woo! But that's beside the point. Yeah, they drop hot stuff, but they screwing over your favorite athletes. They're re-releasing his sneakers when he helped design them and he inspired them, and he's not even signed with them anymore. Same thing with Kobe Bryant. Kobe was gonna leave him before he died. A lot of people don't know this. Dude dropped receipts too. All right, so check that out. All right, so it ended up expiring because they wasn't going to give him a lifetime deal. The only three people that got lifetime deals with Nike right now is LeBron James, Michael Jordan, and some soccer player. And Nike can't give those deals out to other players outside of those three guys that they really love, because that would be a reference point. I don't want to get into too many legal terms, but it's a reference point for future contracts. So if Deion gets this deal with Nike, then other athletes going to say, hey man, I want that same deal. I want more percentage of the royalties. I helped design them. I inspire them. People are buying them because of me. Why can't I get a lifetime deal? Y'all going to sell these for the rest of my life. You know what I'm saying? And so Nike don't want to do that. And so that's why Nike doesn't want the deal to happen. Unless Deion caves in on some of his demands. Just like when your favorite quarterback signs a new deal, that helps all the other quarterbacks when they're negotiating their deal to get more money or better compensation, whatever that compensation could be. It could be guaranteed money. It could be bonuses, whatever it is. That's how all contracts work. And that could be the biggest factor if the deal doesn't get made. The Colorado Nike contract is only $3 million. Nike would sign Deion to probably anywhere between $5 and $15 million deal per year. So in the grand scheme of things, that you know, people keep on talking about, oh well, Colorado's a Nike school. That's not a lot of money. Under Armour can double that $3 million and keep their guy, and that's where Deion wants to be anyways, is with Under Armour. And they're gonna make their money back in product placement and marketing. All right, so people ask, oh yeah, Under Armour will pay $6 million. All right, they're gonna get that back times 10, and they're stopping their biggest competitor from making more money. And the whole entire thing is about growth. That's what the stock market is all based off, is growth. And where can you grow? Well, where can Nike grow? They just dropped Kyrie, one of their biggest sellers. So where are their growth going to come from? This is how or why I can see the deal getting done. And this is why I predicted in my last video that it would get done. Is they don't have nobody else to sell those sneakers. They got LeBron already on a lifetime deal. KD ain't really selling like he used to or usually does. Kyrie's gone. And all they really can sell now are Kobe's. They do have a deal with Kobe now. Well, they got Ja Morant. Ja Morant just got a new deal with Nike, a signature shoe deal. If those Ja Morants don't really sell, they don't hit the streets like they need to, I think Nike will have to cave. They need growth. I'm an investor. I am invested in Nike. Just a disclaimer here. But of course they made what, $5 billion off of Jordan last year. Okay, but what else? We know you guys are selling Jordans, but what else? What's new? And they don't got nothing. If these Ja Morants don't sell, expect to see Deion and Nike come into agreement. But what do you guys think about it? Let me know down below if you agree, you disagree. Any comments? I'll make a third video. All right, because I will respond. I'll respond it in the comments as well. So let me know what you guys think. Like, subscribe, comment down below, and until the next time, peace.